Good morning, dear student. This is your history teacher. So, dear children, as you know that we have already started our revision portion of lesson number 4, that is what books and burials tells us. So, as you know that yesterday we have covered the hard words with meanings, then tick the correct answers, then fill in the blanks and true or false. So now today we are going to cover the match the columns. So for this what you have to just do, you have to just open your copy, okay, and just look at the exercises portion, that is match the column. So let's start. So first of all, here in column A we have given the Sukta, Chariots, Yagya, Dasa and Meghalith. Okay. Now in B side we have given stone boulders, sacrifice, well said, used in bottles and slave. Okay. So let's match the following columns. So sukta is matched to the well said. Okay, sukta means it is kind of sentences. Okay, when after listening that sentence we said the well said. Okay, so sukta is nothing but the well said. Okay, then chariots is matched by the D, that is used in battles. Okay, that means in Hindi you can see the rath or cart. Okay, that is the horse cart. Okay, so these chariots are used in the battles. Okay, then third one is yajna, that is in Hindi you can say the yagya. Okay, yagya. So it is the B, that is sacrifice. Okay, when you sacrifice something we do yagya. Okay, then fourth one is dasa. Okay, so what is mean by dasa? So dasa is matched with the slave. Okay, that means servant you can say. Okay, then megalithes, that is A. Meghalith is the stone boulders. Stone boulders means it is nothing but a statue kind of structure. Okay, made by stone. Okay, this is the boulder. Okay, made by stone. Understood? Then next question is complete the following sentences. So first sentence is slaves were used for doing different works as per desire of his or her owner. So as you know that slaves means dasa, dasi. Okay, that is the servants. Okay, so slaves have to do, they had to do any kind of work, okay, as per desire of his or her owner. Okay, then the next sentence is megaliths are found in the Deccan, South India, in the northeast and Kashmir. Okay, then third one is stone circles or boulders on the surface were used to mark burial sites. Okay, so to detect the burial sites they just make the circles or the boulders, okay, on the upper surface of the buried body. Okay, so that they can easily mark the burial sites. Understood? Then next, portholes were used for burying other members of the same family. Okay, so here as you know that they just selected one area, okay, or one passage for burying the other members of the same families. Okay, so they made a porthole so that one can easily find out their family members, okay, in one row. Okay, so the next, people at Enam Gaon ate wheat, barley, rice, pulses, millet, peas, meat of different animals, fish, meat of birds, and fruits such as bear, amla, jamun, and dates, etc. That means it is also the find out by the archaeologist. Okay, that we have got all the evidence that the people in ancient time, the people at Inam Gaon ate wheat, barley, rice, pulses, millets, peas, meat of different animals like fish or meat of birds also, okay, and fruits such as bear, amla, jamun and dates. Understood? Then let's see the answer the following questions. So let's start the first question. In what ways are the books we read today different from Rig Veda? So, dear children, as you know that Rig Veda is a first and ancient book, okay, of our history, and it is also written in Vedic Sanskrit, okay. So the question is, in what ways are the books we read today different from the Rig Veda? Okay, that means what is the difference between the today's books and the Rig Veda? So let's see. The books we use today are written and printed, okay. As you know that we have get the printed copy of the books, okay, and it is written and printed. The Rig Veda was recited and heard rather than read, okay, and for many years from generation to generation the process continued, okay, and it was written down several countries after it was first composed and printed less than 200 years, okay. That means it printed but before the 200 years, okay, years ago, but before that the means and women's they recited, okay, they just recited the Rig Veda, okay, for years from generation to generation, okay, and this process gets continued, okay, and it was written down the several countries also after it was first composed and printed less than the 200 years ago. Understood? So this is the difference between the books and the books we read today and the Rig Veda. Understood? Now the next question. What kind of evidence from burials do archaeologists use to find out whether there were social differences among those who were buried? Okay, so that means, as you know that we have found lots of evidence, okay, through the burial sites, okay. So this is one of the important question, that how we can find out that there were the social differences amongst those who were buried. So let's see. Sometimes archaeologists found circle of stone boulders on the ground. As you know that the all members of one same family, okay, they buried at a same place, okay, and they just build the boulders on the surface, okay, so that we can easily locate them. Okay, so this is also the social differences, okay. Then all these burials have some common features. Generally, dead were buried with this distinctive pots. Also found tools and weapons, skeletons of horses, ornament of stones and golds. Okay. Then several kinds of burials archaeologists used to find as evidence showed social differences among those who were buried. Perhaps there were differences in status amongst the people who were buried. Perhaps some were rich, so other poor, and chief some are followers. Okay, that means they are buried according to their status. That means they one can reach. Okay, they have buried with some special kind of rituals, like they have lots of gold with them, okay, and the poor are also, okay. So this kind of social differences you can see amongst those who were buried. Understood? So dear children, this is it for today's video. I hope you understand this video. Tomorrow I will again explain you the question answers in details, okay. So dear children, till then it's goodbye from my side. Thank you and have a nice day.